What's up, everybody? Old school Tony Carter is back, and here's the final installment of the Simp series: the life and times, the life and simp times of T. Carter, the life and simp times of Tony Carter, Volume Three, Volume Three. Now, in this installment, I'm gonna talk about a main story, and I might sit back and just talk about other little quick little simp shit, you know what I'm saying? Like other little simp shit I've done or whatever though in this last video about my simpish ways prior. All right, let's take it back to 2001, right? In my Job Corps days, right? Now, see, it was this chick I was talking to, right? If y'all hear some mowing outside, you know what I'm saying? That's just my, people cutting my grass and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Cutting my yard and the yard next door, though. So disregard that if y'all hear it, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 2001, right? I was at Job Corps, and I was talking to this little light skinned biddy or whatever though. You know what I'm saying? And she was kind of, she was a nice little baddie though. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't too thick and she wasn't too petite. You know what I'm saying? She was like right in the middle though. You know what I'm saying? Slim, thick, pretty, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, it was like, I was at the time I was talking to this one Caucasian shorty or whatever, fatty, bad, got like a ass of a Hispanic chick, of a black chick, you know what I'm saying, like a little fatty, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But I kind of tell that she wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, feeling me on that level because she said at the time I didn't have no type of personality. And back then, I get it, you know what I'm saying? Back then I always had that mean like look, you know what I'm saying, that look like that nonchalant type look or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't express no emotion or whatnot. So that's how come me and the Caucasian shorty didn't work out. But we remained friends. That was like my only female friend I ever had because she was a real friend. You feel me? Or whatever though. So shout out to her wherever she's at. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the shorty I got up on or whatever though, you know what I'm saying? After her and shit, damn, they loud as hell cutting that grass. Pardon me, man. Pardon that. But yeah, the chick I was on, you know what I'm saying, I got on or whatever. She came to me rather, you know what I'm saying, all smiley and giddy and giggly and bubbly and shit, right? And I was just like, you know what I'm saying, so, what's, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, what's good, what's up, da da da. She told me her name, I told her my name, we started talking, whatever, right? And and bear with me, man, it's been like 21 years ago, so this shit been a long time ago. And she was like, we started talking, started eating our little lunch at the little Job Corps lunch table, and they had a movie room, a little theater in there, so we would go in the theater and we would watch movies together or whatnot, and I would help the chick with her homework or whatever, and her, not her homework, her schoolwork or rather or whatever. And I just finally just shot for the moon, man. Just took my chance, like, hey, what's up, though? We've been kicking it, we've been talking all this time. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? What can we kick it or whatever? And then she had hit me with that old, oh, we gotta get to know each other more, and we have to be friends first. My simp ass. My simp ass all giddy. Okay, we can be friends, da 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 da. So my goofy tail going around telling everybody, oh, this is my friend, this is my best friend, and we're best friends, and we're pals and compadres and all that. And and I'm start seeing every dude trying to get up on Shorty or whatever, right? And oh man, bro, where can I go with this? Where can I go with this shit? Oh man, it was so many different dudes trying to talk to her, man. Now we in Job Corps we have what was called shopping trips, where because Job Corps is pretty much bagged by the government though, so they paying for our little shit, room, board, education, clothing, food, all that. You know what I'm saying? So we went on a shopping trip. We get 2 shopping trips a year. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever though. I've been there for a year and a half. So this was the first shopping trip or whatever, right? And we had went, because the first shopping trip you gotta go and get your shop for like job interview type clothes or whatever, like business clothes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And your second shopping trip you can just get whatever you want. Like you get your street gear, shoes, drawers, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? So we went, you know what I'm saying? I got my little business, my collared shirt and my slacks and dress socks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And Shorty, she got her little suit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so after I came home, after we came back to Job Corps from the shopping trip or whatever, I didn't know that they had the mall trip like shortly after. See, because they normally don't do shopping trips and mall trips in one day or whatever, right? So when I came back on campus, because I stayed on campus, so I came back on campus or whatever, and I started trying on my little outfits or whatever, my business outfits or whatever, my little interview clothes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they told me like, oh, we got a shopping trip to the mall, whatever. I said, word? When we doing this? They getting on the bus now. So I'm like, oh fuck, they getting on the bus. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I wasn't prepared for it, and I wasn't really it wasn't nothing I really wanted anyway. Didn't want to spend no money anyway, so fuck it, you know what I'm saying? And then come to find out, Shorty she got on the bus. Now she didn't tell me she was going to this mall trip, but it is what it is or whatever, right? So I come to find out from another source that, oh, Shorty got on the bus with some cat named Jerome or whatever. Nah, me and homie, we cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We cool, whatever. But homie was all up on her, this, that, and the third. Now everybody telling me or whatever though. And so I ain't think nothing of it, whatever, right? The following weekend, they had another mall trip. So we shot out to the mall. This time I went with the bitch, right? I went with the girl. So me and her, we was on a little trip or whatever. This was at the time where that Ja Rule came out with that always on time shit. That I'm real and all that though. So you know what I'm saying. So me and her, we was going to go get that CD. I was gonna get a copy, and Shorty was gonna get a copy, right? Of that new at the time the new Ja Rule CD, because it was banging at the time. He was hot in that era. You know what I mean? So we was talking about it, and then other music we was gonna get or whatever. And we went there. We pick up the CDs. I still got the CD to this day. We went up and we got the CDs or whatever. We got back on the bus. So I'm looking for Shorty, like, hey, Shorty, I'm looking for her, like, where she at? So I'm thinking, like, I hope we ain't leave her there or whatever. So I'm turning around, right? The bus had drove several miles or whatever. So I'm thinking she probably got on another bus or they finna go come back and I don't know what the fuck or whatever. She probably caught the city bus home. I turned around and looked. She was all cuddled up with some other cat. The same cat that that my homies and other sources was telling me that she was with. You know what I'm saying? The week prior or whatever. So I'm thinking at her like I'm looking at her like thinking, you bitch. You grimy as hell for this. And then you know what I'm saying? So she sent up there, he on her like this. He on her like this and she on her like this and he on her like this or whatever. And she was smirking, laughing and shit. So I'm turning around. Now I ain't no hater. Even back then, right? Even when I was a blue pillar or whatever, right? I never had no hating, jealous type of nature. Even though I could be salty about some stuff like that, I wasn't jealous. So I let him rock out. So I'm sitting back, I'm looking at her. She looked up at me or whatever, and then dude, he looked at me like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? She know we supposed to be talking, and then he know that me and her was supposed to be talking, or I'm trying to get at her or whatever. Though, so I'm sitting up there like, yeah, it ain't my girl, so I really can't get mad. You know what I'm saying? So I kept it G about it, right? I kept it G or whatever. So I'm sitting back there, I'm mad as shit. So I had my little headphones on. This was a while back. Back then we had the little metal part with the headphones on or whatever. You had to pull them with the white. Yeah, I'm showing my age and shit. So I'm sitting back there. I put them old school ass headphones on and shit at the time. I'm like, and I'm having a CD player and I'm just looking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm salty in the inside though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm playing it cool. I'm playing it a G and shit. So we had went back on campus or whatever though. So him and her both got off the bus together or whatever. And me, I just got to the campus. I'm walking around. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I had a little attitude or whatever, so I went in there. I just went, had my headphones on, went on to the weight room or whatever, the recreational center where the weight room and the gym was at. So went in there. I was gonna shoot a little hoops, but I was like, fuck it. So I went in. I did like a little 20-minute workout or whatever. Then went to the room, took a shower, boom, boom, slept, and get ready back to the training day. You know what I'm saying? When you trade, the training day for your your trade or whatever, your thus said trade you was in or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So then the next day at lunch, she tried to sit next to me. I still had an attitude. I'm sitting there, I'm eating my fajitas and shit. Like, and she like right here next to me and shit. So I'm just eating my fajitas like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? Well, and then she gonna say, so why you got an attitude? And I was like, well, Shorty Wop, baby girl, you was talking to Jerome. You ain't thinking about me? She was like, oh, that ain't nothing, man. Boy, you tripping. Ah, boy, why? You tripping. I said, no, you tripping, Shorty Wop. You know what I'm saying? You try to play me like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to talk to you, this, that, and the third, and you hanging with some other nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then she was like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't know you feel like that. Whatever, right?" Anyway, this is where it got goofy on my behalf. So then again, I simped out again, right? Instead of just cutting it loose, I asked her again, like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we've been friends for a minute. Hey, what's up? Can we kick it? Can we be a couple?" You know what I'm saying? She gave me that same runaround, goofy ass answer. Oh no, we gotta be friends a little bit more, and da 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 da. This, that, and the third. So I'm like, all right, man. So I was kind of tight though. So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So we've been chilling and doing other shit, watching movies, going to the Job Corps assemblies and whatever, and pep rallies and shit together and shit. Now this is shit that I don't really be doing though. You know what I'm saying? I usually move solo dolo. I usually move dolly though. So I'm like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm chilling with this bitch or whatever though. She's sitting up there. She got my arm. Her arm was wrapped around my arm though. So we walk into the gym, to the gymnasium or whatever, to the assembly together, like we a couple and shit. And motherfuckers thought we were a couple. It was motherfuckers who was like, man, y'all make a nice couple. Y'all make a good couple with everything. It was motherfuckers rooting for us. You feel me? Teachers, counselors, the other students, the residential advisors, all that shit, man. And it was just like, I even think the center director at the time was kind of like rooting for us or whatever, though, if I'm not mistaken, or the assistant center director. Anyway, I digress. So we was kicking it, this, that, and the third, whatever, right? Month 3 went by, or was this month 4? I think this was like month 4. Month 4. Old school out, man. I got a part 2 coming, man.